Hold on to your hats, because Amy Smart has set a new standard for vacation style. The pictures are scandalously gorgeous, and she wore a transparent bikini in public. To see all the bold elements and styling advice that went into creating this look, you must watch every second. Are you ready? Let's get started. It all began when Amy stepped out onto the sand in what appeared to be a simple beige sarong on a sun-drenched Malibu beachfront, until the sun struck it just right. The sarong was almost transparent from some angles, exposing a mesh bikini in a nude hue underneath. The bottoms were cut high on the hips, showcasing her toned legs, and the top was made up of two barely there mesh triangles, joined by thin straps that crisscrossed her back. The carefully selected nude mesh that complemented her skin tone, giving the appearance that she was almost nude while still being technically covered. Nothing looks more startling than a sheer layer that abruptly disappears in the sun. So if you're brave enough to try it, test your sheer pieces in bright light before heading to the beach. Amy took ownership of the situation and didn't back down when she learned the cameras were rolling. With her shoulders straight and her arms raised to slide her hair behind her ear, she strode along the shore with assurance. Her tall, easygoing, and unrepentant stance made it obvious that she felt empowered rather than ashamed. Before you go out, strike your power position, which is to put your shoulders back, chest front, and chin up. If you ever find yourself wearing something that is almost too revealing, any clothing risk will always be outweighed by confidence. As she went into the water, the following series of photos showed her taking off the sarong entirely. The transparent mesh bikini gleamed like spun glass in the broad sun. The fabric was even more exposing because of the water droplets that stuck to it. Amy was photographed with her eyes closed and her head tilted back, allowing the ocean breeze to blow through her hair. Mesh, water, and sunlight came together to form a live piece of art in that impromptu moment. Select a mesh suit that has a hint of shimmer and let the wind or water to interact with it to achieve a similar look. It turns a basic bikini photo into one fit for an editorial. Amy's bold appearance required careful beauty preparation. She began every morning by exfoliating her entire body to get rid of any dullness. Then applying a light coating of shimmering body oil and a moist serum. She used a tinted SPF on the day of the shoot to protect her complexion and balance out her skin tone because nobody wants to be burned under mesh. Amy maintained a fresh look for her face with a swipe of apricot blush, rose gold bronzer, tinted moisturizer, and a nude lip gloss. A gentle brown smudge and multiple layers of waterproof mascara emphasized her eyes, which is crucial when you know you're going into the waves. Perfect skin and a glowing complexion are essential when wearing anything so exposing. It was just as easy to style the hair. After using sea salt spray to damp hair, twisting portions, and letting them air dry or diffuse on low heat, Amy's hair fell in loose, beachy waves. The end effect is flawlessly tousled hair that gives the impression that you have just gotten off a boat. Let your hair grow naturally, add a drop of sea-scented sea salt spray, and fight the need to completely brush out the texture if you want to achieve that just off the beach look. She accessorized with a tiny anklet that showed through the mesh and a pair of thin gold hoop earrings, which were simple yet effective. Tiny bursts of glitz to highlight her mobility, rather than heavy jewelry that overshadowed the ensemble. Simple accessories, like thin chains, tiny hoops, or a single anklet, can add interest without detracting from the main event when you're wearing a bold bikini. I appreciate you sticking beside me through every open detail. Please hit the like button and mention which styling advice you'll try first. If Amy Smart's bold beach moment made you gasp or inspired you, remember to hit the bell and subscribe so you don't miss another stunning sight. Until we meet again, keep in mind that confidence is your best disguise.